Hi friends, in the last video I explained you about the elements and compounds. In this video, let us come to know how the element and a compound is formed. So each and every element is made up of a tiny particle of a matter or a substance. Okay, so each element contains an atom. Atom is made up of a tiny particles. It may be any kind of a matter, that is, it may be solid, liquid or gaseous. Let us take an example of a copper. In this copper, each of every atom is made up of a same chemical properties and are loosely, tightly packed, so they cannot move. Okay, so this is one type of element. Let us take an example of a liquid. A mercury, which is a metal in a room temperature, but it is lightly packed, loosely packed, and they can move, they can flow, and all the atoms of this element are identical. And the next is a gas, which is an oxygen, and oxygen is also made up of same type of atoms and are more loosely packed, so they can move easily. So all the atoms of an element are having same chemical properties and are identicals. Okay, so next let us see what is a compound. How compound is formed? Compound is formed, you know compound is formed by two or more elements, but it is formed by two or more atoms of different elements. Okay, so let us take water, which is a compound in a liquid state. It contains hydrogen and oxygen. Both hydrogen and oxygen are element, and both are combined in a proper ratio to form a water, which is showing us a different chemical property. Now we are going to consider water as H2O, because we are going to take hydrogen atoms 2 and oxygen as 1. Hence we are writing it as 2:1 ratio, because hydrogen and oxygen has different atomic numbers. Hydrogen has 1 and oxygen is atomic number 8. Hence water molecules contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atoms of oxygen. And why it is taken 2 atoms and 1 atoms, I'll explain you in the next video. Let us come to a molecule. A molecule is a smallest particle of an element or a compound formed by chemically bonding of an atoms. Let us come to the element. In element, we are going to take as a oxygen as an example, which is in the gas state. When it is in a gaseous state, we consider each element, each molecule of an element with 2 atoms. Okay, oxygen, when it is in the gaseous state, it has 2 atoms tightly packed in each molecule of a oxygen. Okay, whereas in the oxygen in the liquid state, it has only 1 atom, as we have seen here in the previous section, that oxygen has only 1 atom. 1 atom of oxygen is taken in the water. Okay, in the same way, each molecule of water contains 1 atom of oxygen. But whereas in the ozone layer, oxygen is present, it contains 3 atoms in each molecule of oxygen. Okay, now come to the compound, how it is formed. When compound we are taking, let us take the water example only, where hydrogen and oxygen we are going to take in the ratio 2:1, where 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen is combined together to form a molecule. Why we are considering is a molecule? Because in water, each and every molecule contains 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. Okay, it contains 2 or more atoms. Actually we have 3 atoms here, but 2 atoms of hydrogen and only 1 atom of oxygen. Hence we are going to take it as a molecule. Okay friends, I think you understood. If you are understand, so please like and subscribe this video. Thank you.